Subaru Impreza and Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, two icons of the rally scene. These four-wheel drive monsters drive sideways almost as well as forwards. If cars required a firearms license, then only racing veterans would be allowed to operate these two. Yet they stand quite legally on the dealer's forecourts. Their rally genes are fully apparent. The Mitsubishi has been leaving rubber on roads since 1992. Its reputation is legendary. The current version is called the Evo 9 and sprints from 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. At about 40,000 euros, it's almost unmatched. If it weren't for the Subaru Impreza WRX STi, for over 10 years, it's held a running battle with the Evo. The Subaru's horizontally opposed engine, enlarged to 2.5 liters, has more power and is just a shade quicker off the mark. The Impreza shows off its fighting spirit. No false modesty here. If a small car gets in the way, it scoops it up in its giant air intake and spits it out again through an exhaust pipe fat as an arm. The spoiler is like the counter in a barn. Every detail is reminiscent of the racetrack. The 2.5-liter flat-4 engine transmits its power to all four wheels. Lockable diffs and an adjustable central differential ensure precise handling. The rally seat exerts an iron grip on the driver. Comfort is quite out of place, and the dashboard is soulless plastic. This car has only one object in life: speed, just like its terrible twin, the Impreza World Rally. On twisty country roads, it's almost unbeatable. Perfection is the recipe here, sophisticated technology for demanding drivers. An enormous amount goes on behind the scenes. What would take a normal garage a whole day is completed in 20 minutes by an army of mechanics. The development work is just as important. Every component is designed at the computer by engineers using special software. The final product benefits from all that effort. The road versions of the Mitsubishi Evo and the Subaru Impreza are what is known as homologation models. The manufacturers have to produce a certain number before it can be entered for rallies, but then the bodies get heavily reinforced. Experts check everything meticulously, even before assembly. A dodgy contact could cost victory on a tough rally course. The slightest fault could prove fatal. After months of work, the result is at least vaguely reminiscent of a car. The reward for all the trouble is enormous power and phenomenal traction. The cars accelerate faster than a Ferrari, on any surface too, gravel, mud, or snow. The sophisticated slip control gets the power to the ground somehow. The Mitsubishi Evo is exemplary in this field. When you brake on a bend, its smart four-wheel drive decelerates the inner wheels more than the outer, keeping it on the desired course. Accelerate out of the bend, and more torque is applied to the outer wheels. The three differentials distribute the power accordingly, reacting in a fraction of a second. Even the normal road-going version is fitted with this system. And then the Marshall image. Air intakes and mighty spoilers wherever you look. Some people wouldn't be seen dead in one. For others, it's the perfect driving machine. Not exactly beautiful, though. What other car allows you to adjust the four-wheel drive to gravel, snow, or tarmac at the touch of a button? You have to sacrifice a bit of comfort for that. After a few hours in those contour seats, you feel as if you've been through the spin cycle. So which one do you buy? Since 1992, the Mitsubishi Evo has done everything just a touch better than its Subaru rival. Even though Mitsubishi has now withdrawn from the Rally Championships, the Evo still sets standards in that respect. Its traction system gives it that decisive lead, but the fuel consumption is out of this world. It does as little as 10 miles per gallon, Imperial, or 8 miles per U.S. gallon. Admittedly, the Subaru is just as thirsty, and also great fun to drive, convincing, cornering, and road holding too. Even so, in a direct comparison, the Impreza comes second. It's a Stone Age club compared to Mitsubishi's baseball bat, which is simply a nicer weapon to wield. Both are fascinating and totally unreasonable. If you don't race regularly and own your own filling station, then you don't really need one. But once you've driven one of them, you won't want to get out. Warning, these monsters are addictive.